You didn't know anything else, eh? You should have asked him for another stone. Warlar's Echo. Warlar's Echo. Oh, lo, lo. Of course it's only two. The Nordlands. What is this? A giant. What? Why does it have beady eyes? What is this thing? Phew, I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof where Papa met with the Yokhui. That must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledged undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral Valley Garmanda and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Wukulmat told us about the Tural Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed, yet even among those anomalies, Valagamarda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As he learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulu Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and has lain dormant in the temple ever since. Said the building still bears a gaping hole in the ceiling from when Valagamarda was lured inside the Gulu Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongness of all Tiravidra. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Warlord's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Maybe we should flush out Bakujaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Let's get the cheat! Perhaps we should take... the feat should take precedence? Is that Baligramanda? Welcome. By Luminary Ruflu? Gerfurler? He's not here at present. I am Luminary Zermerer. This is the Skyrian Baligramanda. It is the Tiravidra whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Baligmanda's tempestuous power. When the Skyrun descended upon Ukopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. If Galujaja and his companions not intervened, he would have been slaughtered to the last. Titanic 10 days and 10 nights. He tricked them into losing control of its own ice magics. It's been like that ever since. What happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Fire, lightning, and ice powers. Hieroglyphics. Where's Aaronville? Kyle. The Yokoi's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. Pray for the dead. Let's go to the burial grounds. Everybody split up and gather information. And let's meet up and then discuss what we've gathered. It's like, okay, I get it. I mean, it makes sense, but we've done that like 5 or 6 times already this expansion. Maybe more. Bloodsuckers. Mm. Scars of the big bird. Shades of grief. How is it casting? Is this a waterfall? No. Why? What's going on here? Graves. It has the hieroglyphics. Mm. Mm. Luke Lamont wins again. Haters. No one is buried here in the Sunsea Mean. When the body has served its purpose, we co-sign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. I've heard that before. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stairs my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this conception of existence and death? Damn. Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you will find the answers to your questions. Then that is what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so, I will remain in your hearts also. I've been waiting for you. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chronicles of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Murals. Eidolon? Zodiac? They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you. The first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yakui. Thus the size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yok-Tural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yok-Tural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge in Toyola for travel. You can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yakui living in Yok-Tural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? This is in God of War. Ragnarok. A foe unnamed and unseen. An expedition pushed forth into Zaktural. Those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight for the local Tonawatpa and Shitona. It was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yakui who joined the northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Uruk-Kopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with people unlike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zaktural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening? The first promise wants to fight. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now and how you wish to live from now on. And I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Wakor Zomor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling the big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going, to the top of Warwick Zomor. What? Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, the new mount. Or old mount? Butterfinger mount. Even this. Ain't no way. Brother in Christ. We strong. At least this one makes it look cool. Oof. Hey, 1, 2, hey. Hey, 1, 2, hey. Hey, 1, 2, hey. Hey, 1, 2, hey. I'm the only one that could do it. Oh, he foisted his work onto me. Be-do-boop-doo-boop-boo. Geodude. Dun 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 dun. A Wookiee. By your powers combined, by our powers combined. Hold on now. It's all the way from here. Bad bread. Can I... Run! What is this gate? Hold on here. Huh. The fires, the flames. The Amaterasu, that's what it is. Everlasting flames. The High Luminary. Voice?
God set is one tall mountain, and we're supposed to climb it?
Farther, Gomar, Tuliorulu, Korogar.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted,
Peace,
which
peace,
they
peace,
realize
peace.
could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Good luck with that.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
I do.
Then die on your knees.
What is this? Crystal Eagle.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you?
It's like the bird in 5.55.
Get down here.
The duty.
Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
He sees the prey.
That's right.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not
Okay,
quite ready
this
to
is a
walk under
little
his own
corny.
strength, however.
I can't defend
If you
this.
could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
This a dungeon?
Then we climb. Gufurler is waiting.
Furler? Warkru? What? Warkar?
Let's give it our all.
Alice healing.
Let's give it our all.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
I won't let you down.
Orok Zumor. Don't look down. And she goes in and they still go for reflex. It's a 3-part combo? I don't think I knew that. Crystals on crystals.
I'll handle the heal.
Why does Alice say healing?
Try this! Now I'll show you. Hold still. Try this!
Fair skies. What is this? Move. Stay moving. Freezing them, delaying. It's trying to trick us. No scoop. Yo! My fucking lagging. It can't keep up with our button pressing. Twist? I feel chill to the bone.
You underestimate me!
Oh yeah, there's no loading screens. Zoro's job. Caught up. Seems like I've been playing for a game. That was unintended. All these dungeons have been, well, I say all, it's been two, but there's no loading screens. That's something I've complained about. Like, it's just you have this loading screen in between the dungeon phases. It just takes out the immersion. Even if these might be the loading screens, like, I don't know, some invisible ones, it's still something better than before. Oh my. Okay. Crystal Vader. I guess this is a loading screen right here, kinda. That's whatever. Well, no, that wouldn't even be what I'm talking about though, because it's right before the boss. And wait, what? This is the second boss. What's the final boss? Bro, I have acceleration. What is that? Oh, I thought that was a dancer heal circle. Oh. Or being crystallized. Another one. Freaking cryo. Battle up. Enhanced swift cast? What is this? 40 seconds swift cast? Alright, we gotta turn it up a little bit. What is this green red mage? I'm just noticing.
Let's give them a show.
Watch your step. Invisible walls.
I'll handle the heat. You underestimate me. Try this.
Ah, yeah. Who's up here? Who is this? Who are you? Ff14? The Elector?
I am Gulfulur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Gufulu? So the R's are silent?
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Stonework?
Chronicles of Air. Return the hunters of roiling waters!
Oh, what? Doesn't even do anything.
Chronicles of Eld. Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
Knockback Titan? Yeah, okay.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
Fire Fist.
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
What's this? Oh. Okay. I'll be taking.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Eld, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
This should do it!
You guys can still attack. More or less the same stuff. It's still a decent fight. Poncho. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When did this get so huge?
Very good, Claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur-Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
Dropping frames.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
Golden
I've heard
City.
that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Nani? Sensu bean.
Here and now, I think he means.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Pokemon badge. How does he even take one? I'm
3
confused.
to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Warkor Zormor.
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Bury
Every
the
high
dead.
luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valley Armanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Yeah?
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Yeah, I was about to say, what? Is his real father? But I guess this is for when he dies?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valley Armanda. Your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram,
Kettenram.
navigator of uncharted oceans.
Kettenram.
Kettenrun? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Oh, that's the role?
Kavkiwa, seeker of the unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Is that your mentor?
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valley Armanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the head of reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Nope. Head of crying.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Well, what if they all rule? What if there's 3 leaders? We 3 kings.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
He has no interest in the big bird. Corpse blue. Wait, what? People are injured? Yep, yep, yep.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
How convenient.
Forward. Tell them what you told me.
Is this the feat of
A
ice?
short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We still get these?
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh. And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve.
Mighty
and
this
the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
Team Rockets blast off.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the Vidral to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
This is what we want.
Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
True.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Bello. Of course. I need to do some fates on Ninja. We have to track it? Okay, maybe I'm not doing the trial. I thought the trial was just gonna... Like, we have to track it, do all this extra stuff before we fight it? Bruh. This is a minion. Alright. I thought I was gonna do the trial, but I think I shall pass for now. I'll do it tomorrow. Like, what? Why? You have to do all this extra stuff before getting to it. And look at all this essay they're chatting about. I need to level Ninja too, so I'll probably do that, honestly. Do some fates. We go over here. But yeah, that's it for now. I will be getting the Ninja to 93, so I could hopefully do that. Oh, I could actually do Frontline? Yeah, I could do that too.